Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd Canto, 26th chapter, entitled Fundamental Principles of Material Nature. Text number 1. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Atha te sampravakshyami Tattvanam Lakshanam Prathak Yadviditva vimuccheta Purushah Prakritair Gunaihi. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. The personality of Godhead Kapila continued, My dear mother, now I shall describe unto you the different categories of the Absolute Truth, knowing which any person can be released from the influence of the modes of material nature. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. As stated in Bhagavad Gita, one can understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Absolute Truth, only through devotional service. Bhaktya mam abhijanati. As stated in the Bhagavatam, the object of devotional service is Mam, Krishna. And as explained in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, to understand Krishna means to understand Krishna in his personal form, with his internal energy, his external energy, his expansions and his incarnations. There are many diverse departments of knowledge in understanding Krishna. Sankhya philosophy is especially meant for persons who are conditioned by this material world. It is understood by the Parampara system or by disciplic succession to be the science of devotional service. Preliminary studies of devotional service have already been explained. Now the analytical study of devotional service will be explained by the Lord, who says that by such an analytical study one becomes freed from the modes of material nature. The same assertion is confirmed in Bhagavad Gita, Tato mam tattvato jnatva. By understanding the Lord according to various categories, one can become eligible to enter into the kingdom of God. This is also explained here. By understanding the science of devotional service in Sankhya philosophy, one can become free from the modes of material nature. The eternal self, after becoming freed from the spell of material nature, becomes eligible to enter into the kingdom of God. As long as one has even a slight desire to enjoy or lord it over material nature, there is no chance of his being freed from the influence of nature's material modes. Therefore, one has to understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead analytically, as explained in the Sankhya system of philosophy by Lord Kapila Deva. Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purport.
The following is the class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd Canto, 26th chapter, text number 1, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on December 13th, 1974, in Bombay, India.
Atha te samprokshami tatyanam lakshanam prithak jad viditya vimuccheta purusha prakitai gunai. This is the disease. This is called material disease. One is infected by the prakita gun. The prakita gun means quality, mode. So, prakita means this material, prakriti, and spiritual means aprakita. There are different stages of knowledge. Pratyakha, parakha, aparakha, adukhaja, aprakita. One has to go step by step. General knowledge means pratyakha, whatever we perceive by the senses. That is called pratyakha. And the knowledge which we receive from authorities, that is parakha. Then aparakha, realization. Then adhokhaja. Adhokhaja means knowledge which is beyond your perception. But there is source of knowledge. Adhokhaja. Therefore, God's another name is Adhokhaja. Adha. Adha means subduing, bringing under subjugation. Adhakrita akhaja. Akhaja means the knowledge directly perceived by the senses. Akha means eyes, and akha means or to cure. So, any knowledge within the alphabets, ABCD, that is called akhaja. And the knowledge which is beyond that, that is called adhokhaja. And beyond the adhokhaja knowledge, there is aprakita knowledge. So, the prakita guna, so long we are in this material world, infected by the material qualities, satagun, rajagun, tamagun, that is prakita life, not aprakita. You have to go step by step. So, our Krishna consciousness movement is adhokhaja, far beyond this prakita knowledge, prakita guna. The highest position of prakita or material life is the standard of Brahminical qualification. But that is also prakita. That is not aprakita. That is also not the Brahma realization. Brahma janati iti brahmana. That is also the highest stage of prakita. Glimpse of the light. But one has to become free from the prakita environment. Prakita gunai. Our present position is we are infected by the prakita gun. Some of them are infected by the satagun, some of them are infected by the rajagun, some of them are infected by tamagun. So long one is infected by the tamagun and rajagun, his position is very abominable. Rajasthan, one has to become at least on the satagun, the Brahminical qualification. Then spiritual knowledge can be realized. Prakita guna. So, Kapila proposes to his mother. Kapila is Bhagavan. We have explained several times. Bhaga means opulence, and Ban means one who possesses. So, what is that opulence? Aishajya, richness. Aishajyasya samakrasya. One who is possessor, one who has in his possession all the wealth. All the wealth. We have several times explained this. Nobody can claim except Bhagavan, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Nobody can claim that all the wealth within this universe belongs to me. Nobody can say. But Krishna can say. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Bhoktaram Jagatavasam Sarvaloko Maheswaram. I am the proprietor of all the lokas, of all the planets. We become proprietor a few thousands of years, and there are so many difficulties. and he is the proprietor of the whole universe. That is also very little estimation. Because Krishna said, Athava bahunaitina kingatina tavarjuna Vishtabhya aham idam krishnam ekangsena sthiti. Krishna said that by my one plenary portion, I am possessing or controlling the innumerable universes. We have no information of one universe. Innumerable universe, that is also we cannot estimate. But the innumerable universes are estimated to give us some glimpse of knowledge in the Brahma Samhita. Jasyaika nishasita kalamathavanamba jivanti loma vilaja jagadannanatha Vishnur mahanasa yajasa kalaviseshu govindamadi purusam tama. There is one feature of the Supreme Personality of Godhead who is called Mahavishnu. That Mahavishnu, that is the origin of this material creation. So Mahavishnu is in the sleeping condition. So in sleeping condition, with the breathing, universes are coming. And when it is inhaled, the whole universe is annihilated, dissolved. So this is only one portion. There are many evidences. So you cannot claim to become Bhagavan so cheaply. Bhagavan is different thing. One who is devotee of Bhagavan, he knows something about Bhagavan. And the other rascals, they claim Bhagavan, simply ludicrous. Only the rascals can accept another rascal as Bhagavan. It is not so easy. Jasyaika nishasita kalamathavalamba jivanti loma vilaja jagadannanatha Vishnur mahanasa yajasa kalavisesa govindamadi purusam tamang. So that Bhagavan is speaking. Kapila is that Bhagavan. Therefore, he says that athate sampravakshami. Sam means sammak. Sammak means complete. Unless one has got complete knowledge, how he can say things complete? It is not the so-called scientist. Perhaps it may be, no, not that kind of knowledge. Simply theorizing. It may be like that. No, there is no question of maybe. Exact knowledge. Exact knowledge. That is called Vedic knowledge. Just like in the Padma Purana, we can understand the calculation of the species of life. It is said, Jalaja Namalakkhani, Stavara Lakkhaminsati. There are aquatic living entities, 9 lakhs formed. How many you have seen? Neither it is possible for you to go within the water and see how many different forms of fishes and aquatics are there. But in the Shastra it is said, Jalaja Navalakkhani. It doesn't say about Navalak, about 9 lakh, or more or less. No, exactly. Jalaja Navalakkhani. Sabara Lakkhaminsati. Sabara means those plants and trees which cannot move. 2 millions, Lakkhaminsati, or 20 lakhs. So that is Vedic knowledge. You get the exact knowledge. Therefore, Vedic knowledge is called apaurasya. It is not spoken by ordinary human being by speculation. it may be, perhaps. No, it is not that. That is Bhagavan. Whatever we will say, exact. That is Vedic knowledge. Therefore, it is safer to take knowledge from Bhagavan, especially the knowledge of Bhagavan. Bhagavan is not so cheap thing. If you want to know Bhagavan, if you do not be so fool to accept another fool as Bhagavan, then you have to hear about Bhagavan. That is the process. Therefore, the Vedic instruction is to get perfect knowledge, you have to approach a person who is Guru. Tad vijnanartham sa gurumeva abhigachet. And who is Guru? Guru means representative of Bhagavan. Sakshad haritvena samasta shastrai ruktas tatha bhavataiva sadvi. Guru, because the real Guru, he is representative of Krishna. Sakshad Hari. Sakshad Haritena samasta shastra. In all scriptures, it is described that Guru is as good as Bhagavan. And means he knows from the right source. Therefore, he may be, not maybe exactly, but as good. Sakshad Haritena. Why? Kintu Prabhurja Priya eva tasya. Guru is servant God. The master God and the servant God. Krishna is the master God. And Guru is the servant God. Although he is respected as Krishna, still, Kintu Prabhurja Priya eva tasya. He does not claim that I have become Krishna. No. He is very dear to Krishna. Kintu Prabhuja Priya. Priya means dear. Why he is so dear? Because he preaches the master's message. Therefore he is priya. If he preaches his own message, manufactured, then he is not Guru. He is not Guru. He is deceit. That now there are so many rascals, they say like that Krishna was Bhagavan. That is past now. He is dead and gone. And now I am Krishna. There are many rascals, they say like that. But these rascals are accepted by other rascals. God is never dead. God, how he can get? Even the ordinary living being, he is not dead. Na jayate namriyate. Even we, living entities, never die or never born. How the Supreme Lord can be dead or born? That is not the fact. So therefore, if we discuss Bhagavan, there are so many things to be understood about Bhagavan. Aishajyasya samagrasya bijasya jathasa siya jnana vairagyayasya sara iti bhavangana. One who possesses the full opulence of richness, one who possesses all the powers, all the influence, all beauty, all knowledge, all renunciation, that is what. You haven't got to think very silly. You take the formula given in the Vedas, that is perfect knowledge, you understand everything. Therefore, the intelligent men, they follow the Vedic injunction. Then the knowledge is perfect. It is already there. So Bhagavan Uvach, and Bhagavan is speaking, Athat Athatte sampravakshami tattarang of the truth, lakshanang, characteristic. Everyone has to understand anything by the characteristic. Just like in the chemical laboratory, if you send something for chemical analysis just to see whether it is pure, so they have got in their authorized books, pharmacopoeia, the characteristic. The soda biker, its characteristic is like this, its taste is like this, it is formed like this, granules or powder, so many things. They analyze. And when the characteristics have corroborated, then they accept, yes, it is this. Similarly, you have to accept God from the characteristics by analysis. Not that any rascal comes and says, I am Bhagavan. Then you must know how to analyze Bhagavan. That is there in the Shastra. This word Bhagavan is used not loosely. It has got meaning, characteristics. Just like Krishna said when he was present, he said, Matta parataram nanya. Nobody is superior than me. He proved it. So long Krishna was on the planet, he proved it. That no more superior. Even from ordinary life, as Grihastha, Krishna was Grihastha, householder. Now, he married 16,108 wives. Who has got this potential? To marry 16,000, it is very difficult to maintain one wife. One lady in America, he had a grown-up son. So I asked her, why don't you get your son married? No, I have no objection. He can maintain a wife. I have no objection. Then I understood that it is very difficult to maintain a wife here. And actually it is difficult. So, even from material point of view, Krishna, as far as we can calculate, we cannot conceive even at the present moment to maintain more than one wife or two wives. But he was maintaining 16,000 wives, 16,108. But because we have no conception of God, we take it, this is all fictitious.